With someone like Kasey Chambers, you see the influence, I think, of third-wave feminism. She is singing about appearance and body image and those kinds of issues. She's not self-pitying, I think, in the way that she sings something like Not Pretty Enough.
Kasey had a huge impact, I think, to my whole generation. I think she first released when I was about 12, which is a very influential age. And along came this voice. It felt like all of a sudden these barriers had been broken down.
You know, around that time it was like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Shakira, all of these women that were dominating the charts. And I was just sitting back going, I do not know if I belong in this industry. So I sat down and I wrote Not Pretty Enough.
Hello.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
Welcome to Tuma.
Tuma, I'd never heard of Tuma.
Yes, it's our secret. Don't tell anyone. The beauty of the song is how it was a bit of an FU to not supporting us, and then it became the biggest song. And that is the power of that really raw emotion.
It's her vulnerability, but she has such power in her vulnerability.
It feels like a weapon.
The lovely contradiction about country music in Australia is, in some ways, it's socially quite conservative, but in other ways, extremely progressive. And one of the ways in which it's progressive is the visibility of women performers and songwriters.
In the 90s, when I first started out, there weren't a lot of women in country music yet. It was really, really dominated by men. There were very few women out there touring, and women hadn't sold platinum or gold records yet. And I think that people weren't expecting that we could, and then we did.
I think a lot of people think of country music as being pretty blokey, and it is to a certain extent, but I think particularly in Australia, there's always been women writing great country songs and being an important part of the legacy of country music.
I find you've got to live it to write about it. Even if it means wearing your heart on your sleeve, you know, to write a good song, that's okay too. It's important that you're true to yourself, and when you get up there on stage and sing, you've got to be able to deliver that song in a convincing way too. You've got to know, you've got to feel it.
I think Joy definitely passed the baton to Kasey as the best female songwriter of our time. Kasey's she's so open and honest and raw.
Why do you see